Okay, so it works, but you probably noticed it really wasn't throwing snow very far. And I think that's because it's down on power because of a carburetor issue we found in episode 10. So let's remind ourselves of that. Here we are.
Yeah, so one thing I did notice at the throttle end, I removed this pipey thing. And look, this is exactly how I found it. The seal gaskety thing where my thumb rests is not centered properly at all, so it covers up a load of this hole. You know, that can't be very good, can it?
And again, going back to episode 10, I was hyper focused on this area with the engine running. And I mean, it's not a massive amount. It might just be because it's an engine from 1974 and that's what they do. However, if we go round here towards the rear of the machine, actually, we're going to look in this area. So there's a lot of oil here, like too much. So what I did was just check the tightness of this cap where my hands are. So I think this is to let oil out of the engine when you want to change it, and this was on super loose. So I grabbed a spanner and just tightened it, just gave it a good tweak. So now I'm wondering if where it attaches to the engine is also loose. So here's the plan. Now I've tightened this, we're going to fill it back up with oil, run the engine, check. If that's fixed the problem, good. If not, we need to somehow tighten this, but as you can see, it's hard to access. So we'll come on to that if we need it. Oh yeah, and top tip, these oil fillers, they do not have a dipstick at all. And I looked in the manual and it said the oil fill level is when you can see it. So if we look in there, look, you can see the oil, so it's already full. That kind of surprises me because there was a fair bit of oil here, more than a few drops. Anyway, that aside, this is tight. Let's run the engine, see if there's any oil here. That's weird. Anyway, I didn't see any oil come out. Now the engine's just cut out, it's got me wondering if the fuel filter's just done its thing again. Well, that's happened a couple of times now, and I've always had to replace the fuel filter. Okay, so let's check if the fuel filter's blocked. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so it's definitely not going to start. Back to the drawing board.